Hey guys, Furum here, and today is a very special day because I am going to be in this video doing something that has been long awaited by me and probably many of you as well. I am going to be purchasing the Aston Martin Vulcan. So, right now I have 14,190 tokens. It requires 14,250. And see, I need 60 more tokens. You can see how many more you need if you click on the Buy Now button when you don't have enough. So, what I will do in multiplayer, I'll get 100 tokens after I play one more race. So I'm going to play one more race with my homage and get those 100 tokens, and then I will have enough for the Vulcan. So in my speed and acceleration beast video, the homage was the speed beast, and that's one video where I showed multiplayer in it, and MP48 got knocked down. That was the acceleration beast. The other video I did homage multiplayer in was the one titled Finding Dr. Illusion in Multiplayer. Go watch that if you would like to see some interesting races in my homage. So, I'm not going to go much into this, but basically the homage has not as good stats as the Vulcan except for one thing. It's slightly faster by 5 to 10 miles per hour, which actually sounds like a lot, but it takes a while to catch up to everyone, and it has bad drifting, as you can see right here, going around the corners. So yes, that is one reason I would like the Vulcan instead, and I am going to be getting it right now. Don't worry, I will not give up the homage. I probably will still use it some. But yeah, we will see. So my homage was 1634. Since I am saying this after I actually have the Vulcan and tuned it, I've tuned it to 1632, two less, and I will make a video comparing the homage and Vulcan. So save for 100 tokens right here, see? Click next, and you will see I now have 14,290 tokens. So now we go in and, oh yes, there's the new menu thing in the new update, which is kind of neat. I don't know. Do you guys like it? Well, tell me in the comments. So now I am going to purchase the Aston Martin Vulcan for 14,250 tokens, and it is done. And it shows the neat car from all sorts of different angles. So here it is at stock, 1220. And it does have fake speed, it is not going that fast, and I only have 40 tokens left. Thankfully, in its mastery, it gives 300 tokens to help make up for all the ones that I spent. So I have now completed my third goal in Asphalt 8. I've obtained 100 cars, I have obtained the Shelby Cobra, and now finally I have bought the Aston Martin Vulcan. I would also like to add to this list reach level 85 in multiplayer, which I did recently as well. This is the max level it is possible to get to in multiplayer, and that is my fourth goal that I have achieved. So the way to multiplayer tune the Vulcan is to max top speed, then you need to pro out, tires, and drivetrain. I'm just putting one on each of these for now, just to show you this is how you multiplayer tune this car. It puts you up to 1562 when you do that, and I've tuned past that by doing nitro and stuff, but base, everything top speed. So, okay, this is going to be my first ever test drive in this car. I've never driven it before, ever. And I'm only triple boosted because I have it left over for multiplayer. So as you can see, it has decent acceleration, even at stock. Now, it feels kind of slow for an S car. That's because it is by far the lowest starting rank of an S car. It goes way faster, trust me, when you multiplayer tune it. So it says it's going 247 or 46, I think. It's actually not. It's probably going 220. Yeah. So it has very good handling, as you can see around some of these corners. Definitely better than the homage, which its drifting is less than average, you might say, with handling at 0, like mine is. But with the Vulcan, with handling at 0, it drifts around corners no problem, which is one reason I like it so much. And I did make it purple, as I do all my cars. Someone said that the Vulcan is the best purple multiplayer car in the game, and I do agree with them. And around this corner, you can see, really, its handling is superb. Drifting is superb. It has a gigantic wing on the back, like so many kings of their classes do. It's kind of weird, I don't know why they do that, but it seems to be some kind of trend. So here we are finishing on San Diego Harbor. One of the tracks where we'll definitely beat the homage, pretty much no matter what. I really like the way this car looks too. It actually looks nice from all angles, unlike the homage, which is kind of ugly in the front. But yeah, so now I'm going to play at second mastery to get more of a feel for it. While I do this, I'm going to kind of explain how I managed to save up this many tokens without spending any money on the game. So, for one thing, I have not spent a single token on Asphalt 8 for at least a couple months, except for a couple hundred for double credits, once or twice. Now, one of the best ways to get a lot of tokens very fast is to play through every single R&D and championship without spending any tokens actually on them. They can give you several hundred for each one if you play through it and don't waste tokens on it at all. Just don't use tokens, R&Ds, championships. You will get a lot of tokens out of them. That is one way to get a lot of tokens to buy the Vulcan. Another way is to purchase cars for credits that give tokens in their mastery. For example, the Trion Nemesis gives 300 tokens on its 10th mastery. The Camaro SS gives 200 tokens on its 10th mastery. And also the Twatra. So those are some of the ones I can think of that are credit cars that give tokens in their mastery. Do daily tasks as often as you can, get as many multiplayer points as you can. You can get a couple hundred through that if you play it quite a bit. Watch ads for videos, and one last thing, try to place top 500 in the events that give you 100 tokens or 125 tokens, because there are quite a few of those. If you have a good car, you can make many that way. So here are its mastery rewards: 1 license on challenge 3, 7 on challenge 5, 10 on challenge 6, 300 tokens on challenge 10, then 15 licenses on challenge 12, and 34 on challenge 1806, which adds up to 67 licenses. This will help if you have not gotten the Cobra yet and you're getting this car before the Cobra. All these licenses make me wish I'd gotten this car first. So I've upgraded this car a bit further, and now my dad is going to play the 9th mastery of this. Now, he has been practicing a bit more on Windows since he usually plays on iOS, and as you will see from this clip, he has gotten pretty good at it. So if you have a mobile account and you find it a little bit difficult to get started on Windows, do not fear. You will do fine if you just keep practicing, which is what he has done. So while this plays, I would just like to say that the Vulcan is not unreachable for those that have not spent any money on Asphalt 8 like me. You can get some of the most overpowered cars in the game without spending money on them. It just takes time, patience, and last but not least, efficiency. Sometime soon I'm going to make a video of my garage to show you what is possible with VIP level 0. And so to everyone out there who wants the Vulcan and the Cobra and other cars like that, don't give up. You will, with enough time and enough saving up of various things like tokens for this, and oh yes, farming as well. You will need to farm a lot for the Cobra, and this car is expensive to upgrade. But you can do it. Don't give up. I have been playing for about a year and a half, and I've had about 10 days of time spent in Asphalt 8. So, yes, that's what it takes. Time, farming, efficiency, and patience. These are keys to becoming successful in Asphalt 8. So if you want to get the Aston Martin Vulcan, save up all your tokens and maybe use some of the tips that I gave earlier in the video. The tokens will keep adding up, and eventually you will find yourself with enough tokens to buy this car, or perhaps a Vulcan Killer if one comes out. I kind of hope it doesn't, since I just bought this and I have practically no tokens at all. The way I farm to pay for this card's upgrades is with the 675 LT Mastery 15. If you max pro that, it is the best farming race in the game. I'll link a video of mine about that in the description that I made a while back. Anyway, so here are all the paint colors you can add to the Vulcan. Now, as you may have figured out, I like purple, so that is the color that I am making the Vulcan. It is kind of a bluish purple tinge. Now, I made a Lego Vulcan. You can see here the comparison between the Lego one and the real one, and if you would like to see Lego stop motion videos of mine, check out the Fury channel, which I will also link in the description. So guys, thank you for watching, like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. Also check out my Minecraft videos on this channel, and I will see you later. Goodbye.